Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wajaha, and I think today we're going to talk about Anchor Protocol because it's probably my favorite DeFi protocol, and it's been a while since we've talked about Anchor. So let's talk about some things that have changed recently and some questions that some of you guys have had regarding the Anchor token. Let's get straight to it. So the Anchor token, has been out for quite a long time. I mean, pretty much since Anchor's come out, the Anchor token's been out. So let's have a look and see what's happened really with Anchor. We can see that there's over $5 billion of UST deposited, or value locked, sorry. There's only 2 billion deposited and 3 billion collateral. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about the Anchor token because it doesn't look that good. Look at the chart since March. I mean, we got to a point where we were almost at $6.5–7 here. And we've been slowly going down. I mean, to be fair, since August we've been relatively stable. I mean, we were about $3 in August and we're about $3 now. And the question is really, if Anchor is such a great, amazing protocol, why is the token performing so badly? And I think to understand this, you kind of need to understand how Anchor works. Now, remember that Anchor is a bank and it has two aspects to it: a savings aspect and the other aspect that a bank does, which is kind of borrowing and lending. And if you go to this borrow side, a lot of people have been depositing their collateral, especially now because we can actually deposit ETH as a collateral. Bonded ETH you can actually deposit, and you can take loans out against these collaterals. But remember, when you look at this APR and back in the day, this used to be 200% or 100%, and it's slowly been declining as more and more people have been using it. Well, remember that people were incentivized to borrow because they were getting paid to do so, but they weren't directly getting paid. You see, what was happening is that they were obviously paying 24% to get their loans out, but they were getting rewarded in the Anchor token. And if you obviously subtract this from this, well, you're making a net 0.68% profit at the moment. And before it was significantly more. This distribution APR was significantly higher, and you were earning a decent amount. So just have a think. What do you think happens when people are earning from their loan that they've taken out every single day in real time? Well, people are just going to farm, or people are going to, claim their tokens, and they're going to sell them, aren't they? They're going to sell it for something like UST, especially with the Anchor token, because there wasn't really too much you could do with it. I mean, you can go to the govern section here, and you can go to create polls regarding the Anchor platform and various different things, and you can create proposals and stuff, and obviously this costs Anchor tokens. But I don't know, there just wasn't really enough of a hold to use, or any reason to really hold the token. And I think because of that, the token hasn't really performed so well. And that's why if we go back to this main page, you can kind of see that pretty much since May, the price action has been pretty average. We haven't really seen anything crazy. And it's literally just because of that. People are farming and people are selling. People are farming, people are selling. And to be fair, can you blame them? Now, of course, Anchor are going to do things like buybacks. And we can see they've literally bought $200,000 worth in the past 72 hours. But to be fair, it's not enough. People are earning so much more than that from their loans that it's just not really enough. It's just one of those things that I think, unless the tokenomics change, I can't see how the price of the token is going to go up. Now, there is something that has changed, and that is if you're an Anchor staker, and this 14% is an interesting part because 14% is not game changing. You can earn significantly more than that in DeFi. The game changer is that now if you're an Anchor staker, well, you can actually earn other tokens, or you can get airdropped other tokens, and this is something that's kind of given Luna, the token, some value. And recently, a bunch of different protocols have launched, meaning that have allowed, essentially, you to get airdrops if you're an Anchor staker. And one of them being Nexus Protocol, or PSI, the token. So, I guess there has been some value, but that's only come recently. And to be fair, we have seen a little bit of a price action a price increase, sorry, going from, you know, these August lows to, you know, $3 now. But I think still there needs to be a change in tokenomics before the Anchor token really blows off. I mean, to be fair, look, I'm just a random guy on the internet. I have no idea if the price is going to go up or down or going to stay stable in the future. You know, for me, I just love to use these DeFi protocols, and obviously I just want to share my interest with you guys. You know, I think time will tell, but I think clearly there's an issue with a lot of the Terra tokens, a lot of the tokens on the Terra network, because they kind of have this farm and dump kind of attribute to them. And I think until that changes, really, these tokens that are on Terra aren't really going to explode. Despite how amazing these platforms are. I mean, I literally use Anchor all the time. Obviously in this wallet I don't have anything in my Anchor Earn, but my other wallets, I have so much in there. And I think it's such a powerful tool that, you know, this platform deserves to have a token that has some real utility. And it's just a shame really that, you know, people are just farming and dumping, because Anchor is probably one of the best DeFi apps around. Anyway, time will tell. This is just a quick video, just sharing a few little opinions that I have about Anchor, some of the things that have changed. Of course, we've seen some great, you know, increase in the number of deposits and the number of people borrowing, and then obviously the value of the collateral as well. So I think great things have happened to Anchor. I think great things are still going to come to Anchor. Let's see, time will tell. Anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Very quick video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another video soon.